Welcome to the Weather Centre on Saturday, where a cold front brings in the possibility of rainfall for the Western and Eastern Cape, but already starts to clear out from the west in the second part of the day. It'll be a very hot day over the western bushveld of Limpopo, with hot, humid and uncomfortable weather for the low veld of Limpopo and Mpumalanga. Isolated to scattered thundershowers are forecast over the northeastern and eastern part of South Africa on Saturday. Part of the partly cloudy and dry day in the west, we're expecting cooler weather over the western part of South Africa. Windy conditions are expected over the interior on Saturday, with a high fire danger warning over the central interior, and there's a watch for the potential for severe thunderstorm developments over the western interior of KwaZulu-Natal as well as the Midlands. Here's our rainfall probability map for the day, with a 60% chance of rainfall mainly over the southern part of the Western Cape. Scattered thundershowers are expected for Gauteng, Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal, as well as parts of the Eastern Cape, with isolated thundershowers expected over parts of the northwest, the Free State and Limpopo, and we're also expecting isolated showers as we head towards the Western Cape. Hot, humid and uncomfortable for the low veld, 42 degrees for Phalaborwa, Bombela at 38, a few degrees cooler for Gauteng and the northwest, but with the daytime highs still peaking in the low and middle 30s. 33 degrees for Bloemfontein and Vryheid, 22 for Grahamstown, 27 as we head into Umtata as well as East London and Port St John's, with a moderate southerly to southeasterly wind. Light and variable winds are expected for Richards Bay, with a fresh southwester for Port Elizabeth and a high of 24. Along the east coast, we're expecting a 1.5 metre easterly swell at 8 seconds. We're forecasting cooler weather for the Western and Eastern Cape on Saturday. 26 degrees for Somerset East and Robertson, Fredendal and Beaufort West both expecting a high of 28. We'll see a moderate southeasterly wind for Muizenberg and Hermanus in the afternoon at 24 and 22 degrees. 23 with a moderate southwesterly wind for Mussel Bay, with highs heading into the mid-20s for Plettenberg Bay and Jeffreys Bay, and we're forecasting a 1.5 metre southwesterly swell at 11 seconds. It'll be a cooler day for the Northern Cape on Saturday. 22 degrees for Springbok, 33 as we head into Uppington and Prieska. Cape Town can also expect cooler weather on Saturday, with a high of 23 degrees, with a fresh southwesterly wind for Table Bay and Longabon. You'll see a moderate southwesterly wind for Alexander Bay, with a high of 25 degrees, and along the west coast we're expecting a 1.5 metre southwesterly swell at 11 seconds. On Sunday we can expect things to dry out and even warm up in the west, with some drizzle for George at 19. Rain starts to spread along the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal coast, with another hot day with isolated thundershowers over the northeastern parts. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Saturday.